What's up, my people? How on a day waiting they happen waiting this up? Welcome back to our channel. Okay guys, we finally found Mama Limota. She was so excited. Initially, she couldn't recognize me. She was like, I don't know who you are. Then I explained that. She was like, yes, I remember you. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, finally, we found her and gave her the 30,000 naira. Remember, the first time we met Mama, she looked so helpless. I'm telling you, Mama looks so much better now, you know. I don't know what she did with the 10,000 naira. I mean, but she looks happier. Another thing I want to say is you never know what is little to you might just be huge to someone else. That is what I realized after meeting Mama. And by the way, we also going to get Mama a phone. She doesn't have a phone. The first time I think I asked her, like, Mama, do you have a phone? How can we reach you? She said this was stolen. So we're getting Mama a phone. And apart from that, guess what? After I posted the short video, by the way, go follow me on Instagram at MexicCrownBTV. After I posted it on my meeting with Mama on Instagram, and somebody sent in 10,000 naira again for Mama. So we have a phone and 10,000 naira. I will just quickly go and give her the phone so we can reach her anytime. But guys, thank you for that. And not just Mama, we met two other ladies, right? We met one at Ojuelegba. I didn't even intend to give that one at Ojuelegba. I just saw her struggling. I was like, because we had to take Ojuelegba to get to Mushin. So when we got to Ojuelegba, I saw a lady, old lady, you know, struggling to sell pure water in traffic. And I was like, I think this woman needs it more than anybody else right now. So I had to stop and, of course, give her the 10,000 naira. And another woman at Mushin. Guys, thank you so much for your help. And guys, the donation is still ongoing. Please, right, help us. We want to give school bags to kids in school. You don't need to give us cash, right? You can send cash if you don't want to go through that stress of getting bags, or if you do bags, you can help, you can donate, you know, some. Just send it, you know, directly to me. And yes, of course, you know, we've got cameras. We'll show you what your money is doing or who we're giving, whatever you send to us. So yeah, we need money for the bags, or if you can't send in money, just send us bags, right? Just send us bags and we will donate to public schools or those who couldn't even afford it. Bags, books, pen, you know. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna go a long way. But guys, let us watch this video.
How much?
1
So she, just like the woman at the show, she gets it from somewhere. So the bad baton, keep getting into my people actually ring you again. Sharing this thing, I might think of it now. Carefully. And more, she and you call the NPR down. Next time, you be able to my wife.
Okay guys, that is it. Entertainment news here. And by the way, Mondays, you guys know, you just have to chill and watch the videos on Mondays. No rush. I'm sorry guys, that's how it is, you know, because we have to talk about what happened over the weekend, or old news, old reports, and new report, right, at the same time in the same video, right? Entertainment here. Here we've got Starboy Terry. Does it ring a bell? Yes, Wizkid signee. Now, a lot of people are saying Wizkid is not doing enough in promoting this guy's craft. What do you think about this? Do you agree with that? We're gonna read some comments, so you know I'm not lying. In fact, you don't even have to think about it, because the comments are always out there about Starboy Terry. It was interviewed recently, but before we watch his interview, we will read some comments here. Here we've got somebody who says, this guy have been an upcoming artist for 5 years now. Your oga don't know how to promote artists. Try change record label, you are talented. And somebody here says, all in mates don't pass by far. Rema, Fireboy, Bella them. Another person here, exactly, no mind that guy, Jari. Very poor in promotions. Look at Oxley, that guy they promote die. Okay, another person here, him they depend too much on Wizkid, and Wizkid didn't depend on anyone. He believes he has talent, but he has no strength. The guy no sabi control stage self. What do you think? Moving on to the next news. Here we've got the American rapper Jack Boy dancing to Fireboy's hit song Peru. Now Peru is a nice song, but I love the remix with Buju. Buju is a good artist. I love Fireboy as well, but I just think Buju add some flavors into that. Anyways, all around 100% the song is nice. Let us watch a snippet of Jack Boy vibing to the song Peru.
I don't know why, I just flew in from Miami, Peru,
and don't forget Afrobeat to the world, because Afrobeat is getting so much attention now. Okay guys, moving on to the next news. Here we've got Israel. You know, there was a report out there that Davido suspend this guy, Israel DMW. Well, Davido seemed like he's lifted the suspension, and I just hope that this guy start behaving himself, because Davido have a good reason for suspending him. And I hope he has changed. And one thing you can't take away is loyalty. And this guy is loyal. But at the same time, if loyalty is not coupled with common sense, it becomes rubbish. Trust me. But yeah, here is a video of Israel DMW prostrating.
Eh? Who you find? Eh? You don't see him. See him. See your guy.
That is it. Here we've got Omale. Remember in one of the videos, I don't know, we talked about a lady tattooing Omale's name on her back. Well, Omale finally reacted to that, just with love emoji. Well, that's cool. I mean, I acknowledge her for being a fan. After this lady sat down, took her time to type this is what she got. But I mean, that means Omale says it, just to show that, yes, I've seen you, so calm down. Maybe there's something going on. Maybe there's an exchange of DMs. We don't know. We don't know. But yeah, let us move straight to the next one. The iPhone 13, guys. iPhone 13. What do you think about the iPhone 13 Pro Max? By the way, we've got the iPhone Mini, iPhone 13 Pro Max, iPhone 13 Mini. What's wrong with me? iPhone 13 Mini and iPhone 13 Pro Max. You know, it's super expensive in Nigeria because we know the problem with Naira now against the dollar. Of course, not as much as if you got it in US, but guys, it costs 1 point something million Naira. iPhone 13 Pro Max, 1 terabyte, the 1 terabyte. And here, I'm just here thinking, right? Everybody's talking about the price. Oh, it's expensive, right? It's expensive. I'm not even thinking or talking about the price. I'm just concerned, or, you know, what do I need 1 terabyte for? Well, hopefully I get my hands on it. I'm not a phone freak. Of course, you know, through someone that finally gets their hands on it, of course, I'm going to check it out. I love technology. I love new tech, but I'm not that phone freak because I know it's business for these people. And I'm also a businessman, so there is no way I would be feeding somebody else when I know that it's just a little upgrade from my own phone. So why would I even want to do that? But guys, let me know, are you going to buy this phone? I mean, even for those of you that stays abroad, like that stays in US, UK, what do you think about the iPhone 13 Pro Max? Are you going to buy it? 1 terabyte. Again, I understand 1 terabyte, you know, I'm sure, you know, it takes the videos is like high resolution, like good pictures, and the sensor is amazing and all that. Maybe hence you need that 1 terabyte for that. I still get good pictures and videos with my phone. Moving on to the next one, entertainment news here. Destiny Etiko, the actress, just got herself a new car. No, SUV. So you know how massive it is. Nice car, but you know, majority of the comments are, oh, she probably got it by sleeping with rich men, or Anyash got her or the SUV. Now, why wouldn't they even think like that? Let's be logical here. She just got a mansion recently, what, millions of naira, a mansion, and after that she got herself an SUV. Now, I'm not gonna jump on the group of comments that says, oh, she's got a big god. No, there might be a side hustle. Obviously not you know, the Nollywood. Obviously the money is not from Nollywood. No way, right? Maybe there's a side hustle, a legitimate job that she's doing on the side. I don't know, but obviously not Nollywood. And I think that's why a lot of people are just curious. But again, this is social media. You're free to think and say your mind. You just have to know the limits anyways. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So guys, just let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Moving on to the next news. Here we've got Two-Face Idibia. Two-Face Idibia celebrated his birthday recently, and he posted a picture of himself and the wife on his page on social media, right? And he says, I know I'm not without mistakes, neither am I perfect, but we keep learning and working and striving to become the best version of ourselves. It is well. Happy New Year to me. May the Almighty guide all of us and protect our homes. That's what he posted recently. I mean, shows that they are cool now. They've sorted it out. I think Idibia at this point should stop or desist from washing our dirty linen on social media. Well, let's put that aside. Now, still on that, Idibia wished our guy, of course our husband, a happy birthday with their pictures showing that, look, we love each other. We still love each other. We're still together. And I am going nowhere. But guess what? All of a sudden, Pero breaks silence. That's what we saw on social media. Oh, Pero finally breaks silence. or finally reacts, or her reaction. But she didn't do this before now. She was silent about it, but it's okay. It's up to her to do whatever she wants to do. But think about it. Why now that she's got something to say about those trolling her? I mean, she's been trolled like since the stuff happened. Now, all of a sudden, she spoke up after Two-Face posted a picture of his wife. And another thing people are saying is, well, this guy, if you watch it, because in the comments that Pepper made recently, she says that she's spoiled the baby mama. You know, proud of it, own it. Now, it's cool. People are saying, I mean, if you watch that position, you would have put a ring on it. First child, second child, third child. Thank God you own up to that you are a baby mama. Now, here, let's read what she said. Before you come for me on my page, please do the bare minimum. Brush your wig, and if you can't, then use a damn filter. You can't be trolling me when your picture ain't right. Accepting only beautiful trolls. Thank you. Hashtag $1 billion baby. Hashtag spoiled baby mama. And I mean hashtag spoiled as F. Happy Sunday. This she posted yesterday. So all of a sudden, now this. For me, I think our reaction should be stronger. I mean, you know, this is your reaction after the whole thing that happened. Like I said, it's okay for you to say, it's your world, right? For you to say whatever you want to say on social media about yourself, your family, whatever that concerns you. But at the same time, I think this post, she should come up with something more serious, more or better than this. I don't know. The confidence is fine, you know. And speaking about Two-Face Idibia himself, here we've got Blackface, right? Now, Blackface was interviewed recently by Chude. Here he spoke about the cancel culture, Two-Face Idibia, and his personal life. In fact, he blamed the media about the African Queen song. Remember, he wrote the song, the African Queen, and he said all he asked for was credit. Just give me my credit, and that's it. And the record label at the time Two-Face was under, Kenny's Music, refused to do that. That's what pissed him off. He still insists that he never said anything bad. All he asked for was his credit. And the social media took that and put it out there like he was angry that the song is doing well. He said no. The only thing he needed was just a credit. Like, this guy wrote the song African Queen. Anyways, guys, let us watch this interview of Blackface with Chude.
Yep.
You know, Two-Face has always been the favorite. Like, everybody likes Two-Face. Even when we were growing up, he's always the one, like, everybody likes him.
Yes.
But I've had people throw that at me. Like, you know, you have problems with him.
Right.
Why you going to have problem with him? Of course I can't have problem with him. People have problems to solve problems.
Right.
I came into the music to make music for the fans.
Right.
I did not come to the music because I wanted to get rich. If he's a good manager, he should know what brings out the best in his artists. And he should strive towards that. Okay?
Are you married?
Yeah, I'm separated from the woman I'm married. And we had 2 kids.
Are you close to your kids?
Yeah, I'm close to them, but not like I want to. I want to be close to them, more.
What's stopping that from happening?
Yeah, because they are with their mom and they don't live with me.
Right.
The media succeeded in bringing the brand Blackface Nigeria to ground zero. Something happened in my life, like someone came into my life.
Okay.
And
a woman?
Yeah, a lady.
Okay. So love saved you?
Love kind of did that. Maybe the reason for me not being in their face all the time.
But you have said some pretty tough things to and about Two-Face. Like the whole again, and this is why I'm asking you, because, you know, like you said, sometimes you see headlines and they're looking for the most provocative line. So I'm like, you know what? So one, for instance, the long-running debate about African Queen. Do you get? About who owns it, who wrote it, who stole it, etc., etc. So that's one tough thing that you have talked about. Can you explain that whole thing to me?
You know something, like I tell you, it's all about the media.
Okay.
The way the media pushes the story.
Right.
You know, if I say, I gave you a song to sing and you didn't credit me, why didn't you credit me? That's not saying you stole.
Right.
That's not saying you stole.
Right.
But the media will push on you stole just to make it seem like I'm sounding bad.
Right.
It's the media. That's what I'm saying. That is the media and they have an agenda.
Right.
So it's character assassination just to make me to look like the villain.
Right.
But all I did was help.
Right.
All I did was say, what's up, Alpha?
Yeah.
It's only normal if I give you a song, sing, or I tell you to I sing one of your songs.
Yeah.
The conversation about the song keeps going on as long as we're still. It has to keep going on. How far the song? You think we should do more? We should do another remix. You think we should do more maybe change the sound? You think we should do a video? You think we should? You talk about it. You don't just do it and just act as if nothing happened. You know. So I was surprised and I was like, you guys didn't credit me.
Right.
And I talked with Mr. Ogungbe about it. They said it was some typographical error. They were going to rectify it. And so there's nothing wrong. All they have to do is rectify and say kudos to Amiru Augustine for writing such a wonderful piece.
Yeah.
It's nothing wrong in that.
And that wasn't done.
That wasn't done.
Okay, guys, moving on to the next news. Here we've got Real Housewives of Lagos. Yes, coming soon, about to drop 2022. Can you imagine? Even normal life in Lagos, especially the Lekki VI, according to what we see on social media and some Nollywood movies, Real Housewives of Lekki, Housewives of Lekki or something. Yeah, there's some fakeness, you know, in that. Even in real life, not just in movies and stuff like that, there's some fakeness. Yes, even though those ladies are married to wealthy men, they still want to impress people. They still live above their means. Yeah, they live above their means. You'll be shocked though. But yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. That's why Lagos, Real Housewives in Lagos is gonna be interesting. Fingers crossed on that 2022. Remind me, guys, of this. Come 2022. Let us read this. Real Housewives of Lagos coming soon. Yep. Nigeria has its own iteration of the Housewives franchise, which will be produced by Lifesport 360 as a Showmax original. The Real Housewives of Lagos is set to debut early 2022. Fingers crossed on that. Yes, like I said, it's going to be half fake and half reality. I'm talking about the life there. Moving on to the next news. Here is a report about Miss Abuja being crowned most beautiful girl in Nigeria 2021. Hooray! Yay! But the comment sections on all the blogs, all the website that I've seen this post are saying almost the same thing. And what do they say? These ladies are not even beautiful facially. Now, some of them said, we understand and that they don't have to be like all that beautiful and exceptional, but at least they should be good looking. Well, I checked the pictures and I think these ladies are beautiful, but there's a reason they chose them over others. And some people are like, most Nigerian girls are better than this. Agbani Darego, the most beautiful girl in Nigeria, in the world at that time, she's got a brain and beauty. Not super great, but she looks good. Coupled with a brain, and she won Miss World. We've seen those are just beautiful facially. And nothing upstairs, or average upstairs. Let us move straight to the next one. Here we've got someone who said, I'm yet to see anyone that has seen their children's children that married late. You know, sometimes we'll think about longevity and not think about what comes with it. We think about, seeing your children's children. Some people see that in sorrows. Some people see that in pains. Some people see their children's children becoming something or something else, something they never thought that child would become. So at the end of the day, it's about happy life. And yes, kids are good, but we must understand certain things, right? So this person is trying to say early marriage is good. Now, we've seen some people who married early and nothing to show for it, and it takes them like a long time to give birth or to experience that pregnancy stage. So people must understand this, and I like the comment section. One person here says it's one thing to marry early, it's another thing to have kids on time, and it's another thing for your children to marry on time and have kids on time also. These are all different phases of life, which no one can really predict what the future holds except God. Some people don't even live to see that. Anyways, let us look at this from another perspective or from another angle. What if you give birth to something that will kill you? Because we've got a video here of a lady beaten to a pulp by her 15-year-old son. I mean, she gave birth early. 15-year-old son. Think about it. What if you give birth to your nemesis, something that would kill you? It might not be physical abuse to some people, it might be emotional, might even come with depression. So while we're praying for kids, let us also pray for good one. That's just what I think. Let us watch this video, guys.
September 11th. And violence is not the way. Domestic violence, any type of violence, is not the way. Okay? Okay, do you see this? See my eye, my lips, my face. I have gashes in my scalp, my finger, my shirt. My son did this to me. My 15-year-old son did this to me. My firstborn child attacked me and tried to kill me because I found out he used my credit card to order a P80 gun, ghost gun, or whatever is different parts that you order, and then you put the parts together and you get a gun, a real gun. He ordered it online, illegally, but I guess it's legal because they didn't send him the gun put together. It was not assembled. I found out that he ordered this and that it was at the house, and I asked him about it, and he lied, and I asked him again, and he got very irate. He got very aggressive, and he attacked me, and he tried to kill me. And he beat me. He beat me with the phone that I bought him. He beat me with this phone. The screen is cracked. All in my scalp. I have gashes everywhere. I have gashes all in my scalp from my 15-year-old son.
Now, I'm going to read this. What this man says is a doctor. He says 6 of 10 children in Nigeria brought for DNA testing, not fathered by supposed fathers. he was asked by Premium Times that what was the patronage like at your facility prior to this renewed awareness? And he replied, let me give you the statistics. Before now, we do an average of 100 DNA tests in a month, but now we handle as many as 400 cases monthly. The statistics are mind-blowing. You discover that almost 60% of the tests that people come to do are negative. In fact, 6 out of every 10 paternity tests turn out negative. Statistically, in DNA paternity testing, most times in Nigeria, we see that 6 out of every 10 children might not be fathered by their biological father. Are you thinking the same thing? I know, even though we trust our parents, right? It's crazy how sometimes when you see this, you start thinking, yeah, we all want to believe that our mother is faithful. Yes, they are faithful. But when you see some of these things on social media, play out on social media, just to be sure, I look so much like my dad, right? I look like my dad, also like my mom as well. But at the same time, you'd be like, should I just go and do this DNA test? It's crazy. Some of you have that thought. You just don't want to say it out. Well, I'm going to say it out boldly. Moving on to the next news. Here, CCTV footage of an accident that happened recently at Owerri, Imo State. Let's watch.
Camera captured an accident that happened in Owerri yesterday at Road Safety Junction. A truck lost control, ran into motorists, pedestrians, and roadside hawkers. No life was lost, but people sustained injuries.
Well, moving on to the next news. Here we've got Peju Johnson, the actress. She says here, I just got robbed at gunpoint in traffic around Alaba, coming from location. Guys, I'm just gonna say this is a bad time in Nigeria, like for reals. The reason why I'm saying it is because like the head, is not doing enough. The president, foodstuff have become expensive, crime has increased, terrorism, all these things. Now in Lagos, one of the worst governors in Lagos. Why this year? Why this? Not even this year. What am I saying? This term is like the worst term ever. At least if the head is bad, Lagos State is lucky enough to have good governors. But Lagos have been lucky enough over time to be blessed with good governors. Here she says they stabbed my driver and took our phones. I'm still in shock. It's my first time experiencing this. Please pray for me because I'm still in the same traffic and it's not moving. That's what they do. It's so sad. Even in Lekki, that's what they do. That's why you just have to be careful and use your brain, irrespective. You can't be too careful. Yeah, what I do is a lot of people have asked me, we will see you on the streets doing this and doing that. How do you do this? You understand the insecurity going on in the country. I just move smart. I check out time to go out, time to come back. I have time for everything. And I check for traffic. If I know it's going to be serious, the traffic is going to be serious, I will just stay at home and postpone whatever I want to do. But again, if it's serious and it's in the afternoon, still like 1 p.m., yes, I can still go out. When it's like 5 and I check the map and the traffic is serious, I'm going nowhere, right? I'm going nowhere. But sometimes if it's a very, very important appointment, I risk it. What am I going to do? I risk it. But I just drop my phones at home. Whatever is on me that I think is expensive, go out with little money. And the phone doesn't have to be expensive. They can collect your phone and transfer all your money for your account. So you can see. So it's just moving smart. That's it. The next one here, we've got, let me read this by the way. A guy of 28 has been on my neck that he has been unemployed and literally suffering for a while now. I decided to employ him today and he's telling me that he would be having choir rehearsals every Tuesday and Saturday and church service every Wednesday and Sunday. The boy won't follow me do 4 days, sit at home inside 7 days. Imagine madness. Sometimes you wonder why some people are jobless. Like they have the certificates, they did everything. What happened? No, they didn't do everything. Because some of them are just lazy and looking for excuses, or are too religious or deluded, not realize that there's time for certain things. Most times we do the right things at the wrong time in Nigeria. Why didn't his pastor give him a job? I don't know. Your pastor, why didn't he give you a job? Let us move straight to the next one. What is going on about Cyprus? Let's quickly talk about this. I remember I advertised a paid ad, by the way. Back then, somebody wanted to advertise on my channel about those people who are interested in schooling in Cyprus, and I took it, right? Since then, after I got report, a reaction from my subscribers about Cyprus being hell, like, not good for Nigerians and stuff like that, I stopped taking the advert. I sent the person a message because the person reached out and said, oh, we were able to get customers from your previous video. Can we, I want to advertise again. I want to pay for it. I said, no, I can't do this. This is what they're saying out there. And the person was like, oh, that is wrong news, but it's fine, it's your brand and stuff like that. And I said, no, I'm not taking anything. It's not about the money at the end of the day, it's about my brand, right? So now I'm still getting information about Cyprus, how bad it is and how people are still trooping in from Nigeria. They said that place is dead, like dead. In fact, I stumbled on a post recently about that. Somebody saying people are suffering in Cyprus and our people are trooping in there every day. I see Shege there, Sha. Them tell me, calm down, I no agree. I won't go abroad by all means. So I went after my stopover in Istanbul airport, then finally landing in the airport in Cyprus. Now then my eye clear. Airports be like warehouse. My guy that came to me to pick me up started laughing with his friends because he could see my disappointment from looks on my face. Empty land everywhere. You don't even need any visa to enter Cyprus. Just get your O-level document, then you will pay some Turkish airline agents some amount, then you are free to fly. Okay to board. Now, I'm not going to read everything, but guys, let me know, what information do you have about this Cyprus? That is where I'm going to hold it. Now, guys, let's play this game. I live in Lagos, Nigeria. Where do you live? That is the question today. Where do you live? Leave your answers down below with the flag, right? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe. Until we see you next time, peace.